Evan Mash, E-V-A-N-M-I-S.
You would know better than I.
E-V-A-N-M-A-I-S-H, sorry.
And your class and position?
Class 2023, and I'm defensive tackle, offensive tackle.
All right. Tippecanoe Valley, 10-1 last season. How do you go about repeating that success, and what are the keys to doing that?
I think we just work hard. We got younger kids, got to step up. We got to fight tough, and I mean, we have a good defense, good offense. I think we just come back and work harder than we did last year.
Tell me about this defense, because, Wade had 11 picks last year. You got a lot of guys back on the D-line at the linebacking position. What are going to be some of the keys to even taking it up another notch defensively?
I think our secondary, we got to just be locked down on passes. Last year, they would pass all over us, slants and all that, so we got to step up this year in the secondary. Our line's got to get back to the quarterback faster, and, I mean, like I said, as long as we just fight, I think we'll be just as good as last year, even better.
You guys have been together throughout the offseason, especially, in the weight room. What are some of the things that you like about this Tippecanoe Valley team, and how hungry do you feel like this team is to take it a next step further?
I mean, we've been all working. We would work out in the morning before school, after school, even during school, during the period. And, I mean, everybody's just talking about last year. And it's a different year. It's like, it's our year. So we don't want to be in that shadow. So we want to be better than last year, and that just makes us want to be better, makes us tougher.
Final question for me. What are you most looking forward to about this year?
Say it again, please.
What are you most looking forward to about this season?
Just having fun. I mean, that's always the main goal. We're going to win. We know it. We know that. It's just going to have fun and be successful.
Respect the confidence.
Yep.
Alex Bailey, A-L-E-X-B-A-I-L-E-Y.
Okay, and your class and position?
2023 defensive end.
Okay. When you take a look at this Tippecanoe Valley team, 10-1 last year, how do you go about repeating that success and even taking it a step further this coming season?
We have to work just as hard as we did last year, if not harder. Everyone knows we lost some athletes, but we also have some kids returning that can fill those holes.
Where do you play at defensively?
Defensive end and D-tackle.
Okay. Coach was saying you got a lot of guys on the D-line returning, a lot of linebackers returning, decent amount of secondary returning. What is it defensively that you guys are proficient at, and how do you take it a step further this year?
One thing we're good at, everyone knows the role. Nobody tries to step outside of the role or not do enough. So everyone knows what they need to do, and they get it done.
As the reigning TRC champs, you guys are the hunted. You have a target on your back. How do you handle that kind of pressure and those kind of expectations, knowing you'll get everybody's best shot on a Friday?
I feel like, honestly, every year we have a target on our back just because of the school we go to. But with winning conference, going 10-1, that just puts a little more on there.
Obviously, 10-1 is great, but you guys want to see more postseason success. What are going to be some of the keys to making sure that you guys are primed and ready for those games that are winner or go home at season's end?
I feel like the summer scrimmages, getting good competition, especially getting ready for the possibility to play Chittard, a really good team. We're just going to have good competition during the summer.
Final question for me. What are you most looking forward to about this upcoming season? I mean, senior, so, it's kind of your time to shine.
I'm just having fun. Like, that's what it comes down to at the end of the day, just having fun, going out and winning.
First off, Coach, could I have you say and spell your first and last name for me?
My first name is Rick, R-I-C-K, Shepherd, S-H-E-P-H-E-R-D.
And you are assistant coach at Tippecanoe Valley?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As far as Tippecanoe Valley goes, obviously another successful season. I believe 10-3 last season?
10-1.
10-1. Even better. When you take a look at this Tippecanoe Valley team, what are going to be some of the keys to repeating that success this upcoming year?
We're going to have some of the newer guys step up. We lost quite a bit last year, but we also had a lot of younger players getting quality time. So we're just, they worked hard in the offseason. We're just going to try and build on what we've been doing.
Tell me about this defense, because I think it was Wade Jones had 11 interceptions last year. You've got some returnees also that can get in the backfield as well. So tell me about this defense. Who are the standouts and what are going to be some of the keys?
Well, obviously, you said Wade Jones. He's the main returner in the secondary as a junior. We've also got the front seven is going to be pretty good. We've got Dalton Albert and Cameron Mason back at our DNs, Evan Mash and Alex Bailey back at our D tackles, and our linebacker core is also pretty good. We had Landon Durkis and Carl Parker, who's played a lot last year for us. So our linebacker core is going to be pretty good. So we've got some holes to fill, but I think we're going to be okay.
For this team offensively, tell me about some of the guys that are going to be playing bigger roles for you guys this year, starting with the quarterback position.
Quarterback position, we've got kind of a competition between Cody Eastgate and Nate Parker going on. Nate Parker's also going to play some tailback for us. So as far as starter, we haven't decided that yet. We got Landon Durkis at tight end. I think he'll give us some good numbers and be productive for us. And then Wade Jones, he's just one of those athletes that can make stuff happen when he gets the ball.
You take a look at the TRC, Southwood's going to be good. Wabash has a new coach. Chip Coldiron's kind of getting his teeth into Whitco. So there are a number of programs from our area that can continue to be on the rise. How do you go about staying, king of the jungle, and what's the key to repeating a TRC championship?
Well, the TRC is going to be much improved. Those teams you mentioned, Mechanical is going to be improving. We just got to keep working hard and keep focusing and be disciplined on what we do, and be ready for them when we either go to their place or they come to ours.
Appreciate it.